Welcome back, everybody.
Afternoon, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Man, we got 2 episodes left.
Yeah, we are at the penultimate episode here. We are wrapping up our run of Arrested Development.
I know, and I'm really bummed out, but at the same time, everyone on Patreon has said that, we can't predict how this is going to end.
Oh, of course, yeah. We've never predicted where the show's going to go.
And I'm very curious to see that, because, they brought it back 10 years later,
Right.
or however long it was. I don't think that they're going to close the book and, have it be like a definite final ending for the show.
No, because I think they were fishing it around to keep going immediately
The
after it
hopes
was
were to
done.
continue.
Yeah, right. Somewhere else.
But I think they do want to tell a satisfying story, so they do want to wrap it up in a certain way. I want to see that. I want to see how this is going to play out. I want to see if we're going to get a trial.
Yeah.
If Judge Reinhold's going to be back. Probably not.
Well, I think they're going to have a real trial. So
yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, if
right.
Judge Reinhold shows up again, I'll be happy with that. I want to see Franklin again. I want to see some more characters in these two episodes, basically.
Yeah, it'll be nice to get a good swan song, from everybody. We've got less than an hour of showtime left, which is really sad.
It's a bummer.
This show should have just run forever.
Yeah.
It should have been doing 20-something episodes a season.
I'd watch a movie. I really would.
I know, but it was ahead of its time. It was ahead of its time, and audiences didn't get it in that time. They were used to Friends and Seinfeld and laugh tracks and set up punchline joke that you can see a mile away.
Yeah,
and that's what made everybody happy. And my husband the idiot, head shake, aw moments, and all the stuff. Father knows best. And this show defied every single one of those things. It was just too fast and complex for its time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it changed sitcoms forever for the better
TV,
too.
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great show.
Yeah. All right, we should go get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and want to give a special thank you to all of our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balish Fulldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverson, MJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgil Lingstad, Trey Contreras, Where Panda 47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. Thank you so much, guys. We're really glad you're here with us. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this, check out the link in the description of our Patreon page. All shows are way ahead. You're going to have to sync and watch along in your own source material on Patreon due to copyright law. You'll just see and hear us.
Yeah.
Michael was preparing his sister for her upcoming deposition.
If they say, did you know of any financial improprieties, you'll...
Unbutton my shirt a bit.
Not really sure what you're going for there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I drank a lot last night.
If I look like a man who made love to his wife last night, it's because I almost did.
I almost did.
You look very handsome.
I was going to say,
And so you just finished off the bottle?
Well, I had to. It's vodka. She really doesn't want me to do this deposition.
Well, you have to, Lindsay. Sorry, you've been subpoenaed.
I got a call out of the blue for a chance to play a very important part in the prosecution. I assume it's a CBS procedural, although they didn't decide, so I thought I'd trot out a vagina monologue.
that is a woman's suit, right? The cut is weird. Around the neck.
It's got to be a woman's suit.
Yeah.
The prosecution is not a TV show. It's clearly somebody in the DA's office trying to get you to flip. Serious, Tobias. Why else would they want all these documents?
Well, for set dressing, silly.
They want to bring his own set dressing. That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Careful, okay? The prosecution's going to be coming after all of us.
Oh, including me?
No, you don't have any secrets.
Speaking of that, it's actually her birthday soon, so I thought we could all do something for her.
Whose birthday?
Maybe.
Secrets. Yeah. His secret.
She's been feeling kind of left out of the family lately, and I thought maybe we could throw her a surprise party.
Well, I just poured Mom into bed. Would it kill her to let some vodka go bad?
I know, vodka is...
It's my birthday. I forget every year. I should just move out.
Well, but they're planning a surprise party for you.
Gosh, our little girl's turning 14.
Well, I am off to buy the perfect present.
That is her suit.
Okay,
Probably
there
don't
you
make
go.
it in a woman's, though.
They only make it in a woman.
Yeah.
Didn't he just say that Job should be ashamed of himself?
No, but give it a
Oh
little
my
while.
God.
You know, the prosecution is watching every move we make.
Michael, I'm just going to Iraq.
No, you're not.
It's a USO tour.
You're not going.
Yes, I am. And I'm doing my whole Christian magic act that my religious girlfriend helped me work out. And I just emptied out all your wine bottles and filled them with fake stuff for nothing.
Great. How am I supposed to have sex with my husband now?
You're just jealous that I am the son that the Father has asked to do his work in the Holy Land.
So Dad is behind it.
Again, this is not an audition for a CBS show.
I was just
And why is he
looking for
doing a
some
woman's
feedback.
monologue?
It was a little contrived.
I'll tell you what else is contrived. The odds that I would turn on my family for somebody who is not only trying to hurt them.
And as Tobias waited for the elevator, he noticed an interesting flyer.
Scrapbooking?
Took the bait
He's a classic scrapbooker.
right down to the woman's suit.
Pop, everyone knows that you built homes for Saddam Hussein. Please tell me what's going on.
For the millionth time, I was a patsy. Buster took coma and your mother took rehab.
You going to rehab again?
I'm worried about her. Did you get the corkscrew?
Oh my
There's
God.
gonna be wine at the rehab, huh? I guess I'll just meet with the prosecutor, ask for a postponement, but that means I'm gonna have to go on the record about why you two aren't there. And if
But Buster was finding his fake coma hard to sustain.
It takes a lot of courage to endure what they put you through.
Buster was not only providing medical students a live body to
Oh,
learn
no.
on.
Okay, try again. He'd be screaming right now.
Oh my God.
He'd also served as a human canvas for aspiring beauticians. A much-needed set of teeth for a dental program designed to encourage at-risk youth.
God!
Forearm right on his windpipe there, dog bone.
Even Buster was moved.
Yeah,
But he endured it all for Adelaide.
I love you, Buster. Speak to me. Say anything, my love.
Anything?
Yeah.
I wasn't faking my love for you. I just didn't want to testify at my dad's trial.
Faker! How could I let this happen to me again?
He was wrong on that one. It was love that made Gary take that step. And Michael met with Wayne Jarvis.
I apologize for the rest of my family not being here, and I can assure you that no one is hiding.
Michael, your mother and your sister are not in a rehab center. Also, for someone in a coma, your brother Buster has made an impressive 15 phone calls to radio stations, alternately requesting I Will Survive, Job, in the USO.
Don't tell me he's not in Iraq.
Oh no, he's there. In fact, Michael, he's on the news.
It's on Orange County, California, why he's being held in jail and why he won't be coming home anytime soon.
Your family sucks, Michael.
Big time. Big time.
Michael had been called to sign his brother out of the hospital.
Buster, you can stop pretending to be in a coma. We heard your request on the way over.
My love thinks I'm a coward just because I was using precious hospital resources to avoid my legal obligation.
We've got bigger problems. Job is locked in a prison in Iraq. What? Mom and Lindsay are pretending to be in rehab.
God.
I can't get a hold of Dad, and I have to fly to Iraq myself to get Joe.
Let me go with you. I was trained by Army. This is exactly what I need to prove to my love that I'm a hero, not a coward. And I have my uniform here. Mother brought it for the photo shoot.
Oh my God. Balboa Bay window.
Well, be careful.
Hey, who's tougher than us?
Depositions had been delayed, but the prosecution was about to get a Lord and Taylor bag full of evidence.
They fooled him with typing scrap up there.
Paper and the ready-made
Oh
template
my gosh.
for you to decorate.
What is his name?
Belzar?
Foreign bank statements. And of course, family secrets.
DA gather evidence against people as diverse as Ken Lay.
Oh, wow.
But ironically, not Martha Stewart.
So, remember, photocopies are not admissible as memories.
Sir, I'm gonna have to go to our old family storage.
We can arrange for a helicopter to take you there right now.
Wow. This is the best free scrapbooking class I've ever taken.
You're telling me there's no alcohol? What the hell are we supposed to do for 2 days? God's sake,
Oh, my
Lindsay,
God.
grow up. You're 40 years old.
35.
And Michael and Buster checked out of the hospital.
Can't believe they wouldn't even give me a wheelchair ride.
You're going to Iraq?
Yes, I'm going to save my brother.
Oh, so you are brave after all. Oh, Buster, you're such a...
I mean, she likes you.
Oh my God.
I'd give anything to have you stay here.
Oh, well, then I will stay here. I was scared to go anyway. And I shall go to forget you.
Oh, Buster, don't go.
Okay, so she's just crazy.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Cab driver said he went into a coma as soon as they pulled up to the hospital.
Oh my God.
Fire her.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
George Michael, meanwhile,
Still in
got a hold
America.
of Maisie's address
Oh my
book
God.
to invite all her friends to her Sweet 16.
Dude.
I don't think Steve Holt has to come to this.
And yet he did invite Mickey Rourke. But Buster's Arabic was a little
I can't
rusty,
believe they're actually
and
going
instead
that
of a
route.
cab, he hired them the only rickshaw in Baghdad.
Okay. Oh, I missed you, Michael. All right. But there's such a thing as brotherly love. What's he doing here? I thought he was in a coma.
I was trying to prove to this nurse that I'm brave.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Why were you arrested by the Americans?
I was just doing a little off-mission street magic, trying to make a few dinar.
One of the late great Jesus' biggest illusions, the burning bush.
Oh my God.
Oh, Burning Bush, George Bush.
Jeez. They just had that ready to go? Oh, my God.
Wow.
So you weren't doing anything for Dad?
Well, Dad, I mean, he had said if I happened to be in the neighborhood of Sadr City and Mamoon, would I mind torching a couple model homes?
I have a feeling he was trying to keep information out of the hands of the federal marshal.
You guys check me out of here.
Joe, you're an enemy combatant. It's not going to be that easy. I mean, I'll talk to them, but you might want to prepare for a long stay. It was a lot easier than I expected. Almost too easy.
Right.
Hey, why aren't we going to the airport?
Well, I want to go check out this house Dad asked you to burn down.
They're being followed, aren't they?
Buster, this guy speaks English.
Oh, no.
It's Gary Cole.
Is that Gary Cole?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry it took so long, but the Cheney Expressway was backed up all the way to Halliburton Drive.
He was probably doing West Wing at this time.
Yeah.
He's got the Bob Russell haircut.
Take my picture. Take my picture.
Is that supposed to be...
I think it's supposed to be Saddam Hussein.
Are you kidding me?
Are you,
I am Saddam Hussein. Look-alike.
Okay, yeah.
You
It's the same
I'd always
house.
heard that there were Saddam Hussein lookalikes. I guess I'm just a little surprised to see you all living here.
Oh, my God.
I understand. They put this guy away. You guys are out of a job, huh?
Yes, and we wanted to keep the house for just one more season.
Oh, my God.
He decided to see if there was a secret room in this model home as well. And that's when Michael discovered the bombshell.
Oh, my God. It found the WMD.
None of the invitees had shown up for Maybe's party.
So, did you send one of these to everyone in my address book?
Yeah, I'm really sorry they didn't come.
Yes, they got
This is my
fired.
job,
Yeah.
Michael. I was a studio executive. I made movies. I'm gonna start acting like one.
What, you're gonna drink?
Do you want to join me?
It's not real wine.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was the fake wine from
Yeah.
Job's magic show.
Doesn't this make you want to have a nice meal?
You'll have plenty of time for ice cream in prison.
CIA, of course. This explains why it was so easy to get you out of prison.
Now, I knew that if he got out, he would lead us right to whatever your dad was hiding.
That is stupid. You're the one who didn't even shut the door.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
We've been looking for WMDs for years.
WMDs. This thing is as fake as Ahmed's mustache.
It's the company that makes the fake stuff we fill the model homes with.
Oh, my God.
No, it doesn't sound like CIA East. I'll check with CIA West.
We got some guy named George Booth to build houses down there so we could wire them.
You know, sometimes I wish I wasn't even part of the family.
Well, don't know.
Yes.
No. You might not even be related to us. No. Because Gangi once said to me, your mom might not have ever even been pregnant with you. Everyone still loves you. Some more than others.
But that was the night George, Michael, and Maybe went to second base.
Oh, wow.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And they contacted my dad for the plans. I can't believe it. After all of that, he wasn't lying.
Look, we feel terrible because this is really our mistake.
I think he means to shoot you in the head. But please, at least let him look at the air conditioning.
Sir, if you're worried about us talking, we will not say a word.
Looks like you are a hero, Buster. We both are.
Well,
Okay, it looks like you got us.
Well,
maybe we can drop some of these treason charges against my father.
And I do believe there was some mention of some ice cream.
Oh, my God.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
oh my God, dude.
So many shots at the Bush administration.
A lot.
Here's a picture of your mother pregnant. And here's a whole series of your head starting to crown. Look, boy, you guys really are related.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, my
man.
God.
Oh.
You've got the wrong guy. The real Saddam has a scar on his head. I'm no scar.
All right.
So much happened.
So much happened this episode. You're right. I never, ever anticipated that happening.
Yeah.
They met Saddam Hussein.
He was apparently going to get away with it, and they're going to execute a fake Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. Wow.
Which is dark yet funny.
Was that on your bingo card? I don't think it was on mine.
There was a lot of references to the complete disaster that was the invasion of Iraq, which we've gotten. There's been a lot of criticism of the Bush regime throughout the course of the show, like going back to season 1.
The first and second seasons for sure, and then it kind of died down the first half of this season, but they brought it right back.
Oh yeah, it was definitely very heavy there.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Oh my, I love the fake WMD. It's a home fill. What's it called? Home fill?
The home fill company.
It's like, oh, that's on us.
That's Gary Cole, who I think you're probably right, probably was shooting, because he definitely has the Bob Russell haircut.
Yeah.
Is probably shooting the West Wing right now. This is our third
We have
series
3
we're
shows
watching
Gary
right
Cole.
now that Gary Cole showed up on. Yeah.
I love you, Gary Cole.
I do too.
Yeah.
A hardworking man.
Siri wanted to chime in on that one, apparently. But yeah, What is the last episode gonna be then? This felt like the end.
It could have been, but I mean, the show always ends in such a weird way that
it does.
You know,
you never know.
Anything can happen moving forward, and they'll probably just drop the charges, and that's kind of how it's going to end. Is George Sr.'s not going to be in legal trouble, which is where the show started in episode 1.
It is, and so like if we get one more episode with everybody together again,
right,
that'd be nice.
Sure. The repercussions of maybe and George Michael hooking up
really are related.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man, that's pretty dark.
I love also the scrapbooking.
Yeah,
I love it.
Richard Belzer, is that his name?
That sounds right, but I'm not sure. You know,
let me take a look.
He was on.
He's one of the LA Laws, right? Or something like Law and Order. Okay,
Law and Order, I believe. I think the original one. It might be SVU. I can't remember. There's like a billion.
Yeah, that's Richard Belzer. Yeah. Okay.
Also in Scarface as the comedian in the club.
He passed away in 2023.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, R.I.P. Richard Belzer.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the finale is going to be.
Yeah.
This was great. I love that Buster's out of his fake coma.
This is pretty wild.
Not again. Yeah. Dude, the best bit was that guy really wasn't faking it. She was wrong about that one.
That was really funny.
That was good.
He wasn't faking it. He really took a step for love. God.
I just want Ron Howard to narrate everything.
Ron Howard is amazing. He is. You know, he grew up on TV with the two toughest, best TV dads ever, right?
Yeah.
He had Andy Griffith was his dad, and then Tom Bosley, who's was his father also. Also unappreciated tough guy. I asked myself, what would Tom Bosley do?
Tom Bosley. Why does it sound so familiar?
He's the father on Happy Days.
I know, but I'm trying to think if I've never seen Happy Days.
Yeah.
So I need to check that out. I need to see his picture.
He played subtle, but I think Chuck Cunningham at one point mouthed off to him, and that was the last time I ever saw him again. I'm sure Tom Bosley replied with, "What did you just say?" And that was the end. That was the end of Chuck Cunningham. Disappeared forever.
Did he go by the Boz? Is that people like the Boz?
No, Brian Bosworth went by the Boz.
Okay. Yes, that's why I was like, okay. Anyways, that was confusion.
Brian Bosworth was a failed NFL football player,
yeah,
who ended up doing some action movies. I think he still does, like,
okay, yeah,
for like Pure Flix, you know, like the really cheap, crappy Christian movies.
Yes.
I think he does some of those still.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of then. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. God, I'm gonna miss this show so much.
I am too. We got one more.
It's given us so much great stuff.
Yeah.
They went to Iraq. I can't get over that. They went to Iraq and met with a bunch of Saddam lookalikes who were basically standing for themselves.
Same house. Yeah, it was so good. All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.